So today we're going to have a look at a 1989 Yamaha FZR 400. One of the 80s 400s, which, as everyone knows, were the golden age of motorbikes. The 80s were the time when they were developing the FZR 1000 Genesis, the TZR, the FZR 400s, the 600s, the 750s, the OW01, the Honda's NC30. I mean, the list goes on. Really, this one isn't a lemon, and the guys described it accurately is what I'm thinking. It's cheap, and I'll say that, it's very cheap. He's asking $695 for it, and he's told me he's got a lot of interest. But yeah, just wait for him now. In the 1980s, Yamaha decided to go for a form follows function ethos to design. They were heavily influenced by their GP successes. The V4 engine, for example, which debuted in 1980, was designed to keep the engine narrow and compact for better handling, setting a new standard for racing power. The introduction of the Yamaha Power Valve system, or YPVS, in 1980 allowed for better exhaust timing control, boosting both efficiency and performance, which was integral to their two-stroke design philosophy. Later on, that did become the X-up valve that a lot of people are familiar with, and at the time it was obviously based on making more power and torque low down, whereas funny enough, nowadays it's more related to sound limits for testing and economy. So we've got the Yamaha back in the garage, and it's actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. I've taken off a lot of the fairings, I've taken off the seats, fuel tank's been removed, had the airbox off. What I've done is I've given the carbs a bit of a clean. The bike actually ran. The bike ran on easy start. I mean, I'm pretty surprised. All I did was I connected a good battery up. I emptied out all the shit fuel that was in there from God knows how long ago, probably a year ago. Just dumped all that, put some new fuel in it, sprayed some easy start into the carbs, and it fired up. It won't stay running, so obviously the carbs are a bit dirty. I did take them apart yesterday and give them a quick clean, but I just really want to see if it runs after those little bits I've done. So I'm going to put it all back together, reconnect the fuel up, try and start it up. Hopefully it starts up, because that'd be really amazing. So yeah, let's get to that and I'll come back to you. So as you can see here, we've got the carbs pretty much back in. I don't think it's seated quite correctly, so we're going to have to probably heat those up. Get them a bit warm. You don't need them hot, you know, because you might melt the actual rubber. You just need it like hairdryer hot, if you know what I mean. So if you have your heat gun on the lowest setting possible and just, you know, keep it at a distance. Obviously not forgetting that this is petrol, you know. You don't want to be going crazy with heat next to a load of petrol. All of the parts, apart from obviously I knew the fairings weren't right, but all of the parts were correct and original. So all of the other components do appear to be original. What I was talking about before with these horrific fairings, like this is awful. This is terrible. These fairings are so bad they look homemade, like they look that terrible. The fork seals are pretty weepy. They are, yeah, they've seen better days, that's for sure. Quite an interesting thing here is this is the that's a helmet lock, I believe. So what you would do, you would put your helmet through here, the strap. So you would just lock, you would take this out, loop it over, put it back in, lock it, so somebody can't steal your helmet is the idea. Kind of cool how this has got the original sticker on it, which is, oh, I've only just noticed this. Oh my god, what the fuck? Did someone paint the original screen? That's a travesty. That's absolutely fucking awful. I'm just gonna connect the fuel back up now. The end of this pipe is a little bit perished. It's the fuel hose that goes from the pump. So it's a little bit perished, but you know, it's not too bad. What's a bit of fuel hose between friends anyway? If that doesn't piss fuel, then I'm happy with it being there like that. Connect up a battery, and let's see. I mean, I'll be pretty happy if this starts. That would be in the off position. That would be on reserve. Yeah, so That should... There you go. Fuel pump's actually priming now. Let's give it a go. It would help if I actually fucking installed the carbs properly, wouldn't it? Right. Oh, it's got no choke. Dumbass. Woo! It runs. Oh, I gave it a bit too much choke. I'm not used to carved bikes. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure you stick around for part 2 because we're going to take it for its MOT, we're going to see what happens, hopefully it all runs perfectly, and I've got a lot of work planned for this bike. So stick around if you're interested in seeing a classic 1980s Yamaha being restored to its former glory, or something similar to that. Thanks.